The United States Department of State officially stated one of their goals in respects to foreign policy is to build and sustain a more democratic, secure, and prosperous world for the benefit of the American people and the international community. The United States clearly takes an intervention approach to our foreign policy. Dictionary.com defines interventionism as the policy or doctrine on intervening, especially government interference in the affairs of another state or in domestic economic affairs. The United States interferes in other nations' affairs, many times on request by other nations, many times as a way to build a stronger, more secure future for Americans, by strengthening our alliances and helping countries in need. Today, I will discuss intervention versus non-intervention, and also why direct intervention, especially humanitarian intervention, is in our best interest. Direct intervention is in the United States' best interest when responding to a catastrophe and providing assistance to countries who have experienced a natural disaster. Sometimes, to understand a term, especially a government policy, I like to look at the opposite. I will quote a definition of non-intervention from an editor named Chris Lubansky of The Red, White, and the Blue, dated September 10, 2013. Non-intervention is a foreign policy based on the principle that a country does not get involved in alliances with other countries, but retains diplomacy and free trade with those same nations. In addition, countries practicing the principle of non-intervention only partake in military action when national security is at grave risk. While this definition is clear, the United States could never truly be a non-interventionism government. We have stepped in as a nation many times when our national security has not been at risk. In 2010, an earthquake rocked Haiti. It is estimated by the Red Cross that 3 million people have been affected by the quake. President Barack Obama took immediate action. Troops and aid were deployed to help Haiti. The United States has pledged $3.6 billion in aid. Of that 3.6, 2.8 billion has already been spent. According to a globalpost.com and an article written on January 15, 2014, USAID has used some of that money to issue to new businesses to spark the economy in Haiti. Another example of humanitarian intervention is when the United States aided the countries involved in the 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami. From George W. Bush, White House Archives.gov, George W. Bush stated, "From our own experiences, we know that nothing can take away the grief of those affected by tragedy. We also know that Americans have a history of rising to meet great humanitarian challenges and of providing hope to suffering peoples. As men and women across the devastated region begin to rebuild, we offer our sustained compassion, our generosity, and our assurance that America will be there to help." Not only did we help monetarily, but the United States government aided many times using our Navy ships throughout all parts of Indonesia and the rest of the Indian Ocean. The last example of humanitarian intervention by the United States is we are currently helping the relief effort of the missing Malaysian airplane. In an article written by Phil Stewart and David Alexander, in an article dated March 21st in the World Post, the United States has pledged $4 million and the use of our technology to help Malaysia and China to find the missing jet. It is in our best interest as a country to provide humanitarian intervention for people and countries in need. Not only does it help people directly, it also helps to build our credibility to the rest of the world. The world looks to us, to the United States, for help and for guidance. We have always given aid. It would be inhumane to turn our backs. I will always advocate to protect innocent people rocked by devastation. Thank you.